Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, if there is one man who will work for his people tirelessly, then I am convinced that the Mumias East Member of Parliament, Honorable PK Peter Salasya, is one of the members of Parliament who will work for the people. I'm saying this because I know Peter Salasya is one man who did not have money for campaign. And there is no one who came into the rescue of Peter Salasya to help with the campaign money until just the till end, when we are almost the election, when the DAP party leader, Eugene Wamalwa, came just to help Peter Salasya at the till end. Because of course he was looking into how to popularize for the DAP party. Because you know, once the party get more elective seats, that's how it become popular. So Eugene came in because of that, but not because of other business or other issues. And also remember, Peter Salasya did not get money from the business people or people who have interest in doing business with either county government or the constituency development fund or something like that. So if there is someone who don't have a debt with the business class or people who have interest in the politics, it is Peter Salasya. This Peter Salasya did not use any politician or businessman money in his campaign. Sasa hana deni. Mambo ya kusema ya kwamba, oh, there are people who now need the kickback, they need the contract, they need to get slot somewhere kama ni kwa CDF yake, sababu inajua itarudishwa. Peter Salasya does not have such a baggage. In fact, I was telling you in another video that this man, Peter Salasya, was people's project. He was people's project because even the house that he is staying in now was constructed by the people of Mumias East constituency. The house behind there that you are seeing in this video was simply constructed by the resident of Mumias, because some of the opponents who were campaigning with Peter Salasya were mocking him to an extent of saying that he don't have a house, that's number one, so he don't have a family. And because of that, especially in the Western region, the way I understand our political move, you cannot get to be elected even an MCA if you don't have a house and a family. So a family and a house is important. And family means married and you have a house. So Peter Salasya did not have all this. But the people of Mumias East came in to build a house for their own member of parliament. And now Peter Salasya has a nice house. It looked decent. I remember hii ilikuwa nyumba tu ya walijenga ya matope, lakini baada ya kujenga matope wakaweka tu is it wire mesh or what, chicken wire mesh, wakapiga plaster. And you see the house is looking nice. It looked like a modern house. Courtesy of the people of Mumias East. And I encourage such kind of politics in this country. We better have more people like the residents of Mumias East. So it will be upon Peter Salasya to either work for the people or betray the people. Because now the ball is in his hand now. It is him to play the ball. They have made you a leader. They have given you a house. And now it is you to work for the people. So, I believe and I'm convinced that if Salasya want to work for the people, he can work. Because I already told you he don't have any baggage of sijui madeni ya kulipa wapi, so that now you need to put people here and there. Because now remember, if someone has helped you to get campaign money, then you give them job. When they are doing this job, even if corruption will happen there, you cannot deal with these people. Because there are people who seemingly have made you the member of parliament. Hawa ndio watu wanaitanga deep state. Unajua deep state wako kila mahali. Ukienda kwa constituency, there is deep state. Even right in the village, the ward level, there is deep state there. To the governor level, there is deep state. So Peter Salasya is free from the deep state. This man is people's project. So there are many people who have been saying and castigating Peter Salasya that the way he has been talking, he's not a man who can lead. And they were going to an excerpt to say that, oh, Peter Salasya might not deliver to the people of Mumias East. Because seemingly he is too much into comedy and not a man who's there to serve the people. But then Peter Salasya was back in the village to serve the people. And I told you after election, this is the man who went back to the village. He's no longer in Nairobi waiting for maybe appointment or some other things. After he was sworn in, he walked back to the village. And here is the man. I wanted to listen to him shortly. But before you listen to him, just a quick request. For those who have not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. And to all our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much for always coming again. And please give our video a thumbs up. So listen to Peter Salasya shortly as he was speaking to his people, and of course he's on the ground working.
Organize kwa ofisi pale. Kabla uapply, ukuje uone wakwambie like hii course ukifanya, this is the best course, hii na hii mtrainiwe muambiwe. Sitaki tu mtu umwanze kurukia ati unataka kufanya course fulani na hii na yenye maybe zingine zenye hazina maana. Sawa sawa? So hiyo tutafanya hiyo so that wale watu ambao wataweka tutakuwa na wanakuwa pesa nyingine inatoka kwa KUSUP, yani ile inatoka kwa help hiyo plus yangu yenye itakuwa nalipa hapa, na mtakuwa mna struggle kustrain kusoma. Whether ulipata D, ulipata E, ulipata C-, watu waanze kusoma. Kuna wale wenye wataanzia Atsan. Atsan ni kama wewe maybe ulipata D ama E. Si ndio? Hata class 8 utaanza Atsan. Si ni sawa? Watu waenda wafanye storekeeping, watu wafanye mambo ya nini? Tailoring, plumbing, catering, hairdressing. Haya. Saa hii napanga, niko na marafiki zangu ambao wale watu wenye wako kwa tailoring, mwende muambie. Napanga kukuja kuleta vicherani ambao kazi yetu itakuwa ni kushonea uniform, taambia principal watakuwa wananunua hapo. Sawa sawa? So tunataka tukue na mambo yetu ya hapa. Wale wenye wanaenda food catering, nao tuangalie mambo yao ya catering itakuwa namna gani, tuwaboost wakuwa wanafanya biashara kivyao. Sio waende kuandikwa kwa mahoteli huko, wanajipikia food safi, wanatafuta clients. Sawa sawa? So hiyo ndio muhimu yenye nataka mahali ambapo tunaweza sisi wote tukishika hiyo system. Kila mtu hata kuwa na interest ya kutafuta hii kazi ya 10,000 ati ya hii ya kusumbuliwa sana na mimi na kumpatia pressure nipatie report. Hata kuwa na haja nayo. Nataka wale vijana ambao mnaweza kuwa
Now Peter Salasya has made it clear that Nairobi ndio mahali pa comedy, but when he's back in the village it is for him to work for his people. And now he's differentiating he's making the difference between campaign time and time to work for the people. So those people who have been saying that, oh, young individuals are coming into politics and they are getting it wrong. It is not so. The only thing we understand about Peter Salasya, the only problem that he has is that when he wants to make a statement, he might have an idea in his mind, but now how to put it out is the only problem that he will have. Yani mpangilio wa maneno, hiyo ndio kitu inamsumbua kidogo. Mpangilio tu wa maneno, how you should say one statement then move to another statement. So he will end up mixing what he wanted to talk about, but again in some extent it always come out to look like a comedy. So that is the only thing I know about Peter Salasya, but the rest I can say Peter Salasya seemingly is one of the youthful leaders that I believe they are going to deliver to the people in this country. And I'm happy that Mumias East was able to embrace a young man, a man who was nothing, a man who seemingly he had ideas but he did not have money to sell his idea to the people. But people decided to buy into his idea and use their own money to sell Peter Salasya's idea to the community. So I'm a one man who has been convinced, unless Peter Salasya will let me down. But I'm convinced the way Peter Salasya is moving, he's going to disapprove people like Aden Duale, who are already castigating him in the National Assembly. Because according to Duale, in fact, even he was making comment that this is the kind of people we are having in the August House. According to him, these are people who are going to fail. So already he was rating Peter Salasya as a failure before even the man could be given a chance just to try and demonstrate what he can do to the public. So you can see, he is well composed and is talking about creating job opportunities, reaching out to other non-governmental organizations to help his own people to learn more even about the online jobs. If he will bring fiber or what internet, as long as people will have in the office there. Of course, I know there are so many youth who don't have jobs, but if given an opportunity, and I know, of course, Wi-Fi is expensive. But once given an opportunity, and there is resources, people can do their own jobs online. Yeah, there are so many jobs, including even people can go and do YouTube, whatever they want to do about. They can do so many things. So Salasya is laying out the ground to start the job. Thank you so much. I don't know what to think about this, but let us meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. See you in our next video.